Yeah, let's go and fill it up.
Welcome back. It was mailbags. Well, the French have always been absolutely unapologetic about assigning gender to particular words, but David, in English, we are actually evolving the question of words and gender and language.
We're playing catch-up. I mean, there was the big PC shift, that's political correctness, that happened 30 years ago and is still happening, where a lot of phrases are losing their male or female bias and becoming neutral. Think of something like a spokesman now is either a spokesperson, a spokeswoman possibly, or a speaker. But there's also a little bit of playfulness going on in the dictionary that I'd like to celebrate tonight.
A dictionary having fun.
It is a dictionary having fun, or the language having fun and the dictionary reflecting that. We spoke last week, it may have been, about ochre and ocarina. There is such a word as ocarina, a female ochre. But there's also not just a go-to man, there is now a go-to woman, as you'd expect. Now, on the other side of the ledger, where it's female to male, there's been some absolute rippers, I'll have to say. One is, if you have a male nanny, obviously that's a manny. In the area of makeover and the metrosexual sort of push, that is now called manscaping. And, of course, you can have applied a guy liner. Not an eyeliner, but a guy liner. Just as we're enjoying a very platonic bromance, I'll have to say.
I'm far too rude to you for it to be anything like a bromance.
I'll put up with it.
Fascinating stuff. Thank you, David. Let's have a look at the scores. Michael is on 15. Ian just 1 point ahead. It's a very tight game on 16 points. Let's head into our next letter game now. And Michael, choose some letters for us, please.
Thank you. I'll start with a vowel.
Thanks, Michael. Starting with an I.
And a consonant.
S.
And another vowel.
E.
A consonant.
T.
And a consonant.
I'm stuck. My imagination.
N.
And another consonant.
D.
A vowel.
O.
A consonant.
K.
And another consonant.
And lastly, D.
Thank you, Lily. 30 seconds.
Another cone. Hey! Maybe this isn't from a giant puppet. Maybe it's a hiding cone. Now you don't.
Michael, how many for you that time?
6.
Sounds good. Ian,
Only 5 for me.
what was your 5?
Inked.
Thank you. Michael?
I had nested, but I've just realised there's only one E.
That is a problem sometimes. People see slightly more letters than there are, but unfortunately, of course, we can't give you that. David?
So that returns us to Ian's suggestion of inked, which is fine. It can apply to art or possibly making crosswords. And kindest is a less than cruel 7 that I found.
Very nice. So 5 points to Ian. On to our next letter game now, and Ian, it's going to be your selection. When it comes to the letters, do you have a pattern that you like to follow?
Not really, Richard. I tend to reserve my judgment once the letters start to appear about whether I need a consonant or a vowel to help me.
Okay, well, let's see how it works. Off you go, Ian.
Thank you. I'll start with a consonant, please.
Thanks, Ian. Starting with an M.
And a vowel.
A.
And another vowel.
E.
A consonant, please.
S.
And another consonant.
F.
So much for a
Another
hiding
consonant.
cone.
D.
A vowel, please.
U.
A consonant.
Y.
And a vowel, please.
Slow
And
down.
lastly, O.
Here's the clock.
I just got kicked by a cone. In my imagination.
Well, Ian, how did your selection pay off this time?
6 for me. Thanks, Richard.
Not bad at all. Michael?
Just 5 for me.
What was that 5?
That was fades.
And your 6, Ian?
Famous.
Famous. That's what he's going to be if he keeps going like this.
That's right. It's a high-profile 6. Well done, Ian. And amused is another possible 6.
You said that with such a straight face, too.
I know. I can be serious.
Thank you, David. 6 points for Ian. I think we're all ready for a little numbers action now. Michael, it's going to be your turn to select, so do let Lily know what you'd like.
Can I have 2 large and 4 small? Thanks, Lily.
There's 2 large and 4 small. Thank you,
Slow
Michael.
down. Turn.
And starting with the smalls, 5, 10, 6, and another 6. And the 2 large, 75 and 100. And the target to reach, 216.
Thank you, Lily. Let's chase that number.
Turn. Now kick. No.
Well, Michael, how did you go?
I got 215.
Just 1 off the target, Ian?
A little better than me. I got 219.
Slow
All
down.
right, so Michael, take us through your method, please.
I had 6 times 5, which was 30.
6 by 5, which gives you 30.
And 100 plus that is 130.
Add 100 is 130.
Slow
Add
down.
75 gives you 205.
Add the 75 is 205.
And add the 10 to that.
Add 10 is 215.
Very nicely done indeed, Michael. So just 1 off the target. Lily, were you able to calculate your way through to the target?
Yes, I was.
Show us how you did it, please.
Okay. Now, 100 plus 75 gives you 175. Plus the 5 is 180. And 6 by 6 gives you 36. And if you add that on, is 216.
Very neat, very elegant. Well solved, Lily. But 7 very good points to Michael, meaning our scores at the moment.
Sure,
It's
you
still a
lead.
very strongly competitive game. Michael's on a total of 22. Ian is on 27. Let's head for our next break and another word mix, this time knit weld. And the clue, as did the little star. See you in a while.